Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fieldy Helen and I'm a South Sudanese YouTuber currently in Morocco. If this is your first time coming across my beautiful channel, you're welcome. Feel at home. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share with your friends. And if you are a return subscriber, welcome back. I hope you're going to enjoy this one. And please don't forget to like, share and comment below. Like, I want to know your thoughts about this video. So guys, as you all know that I've started like a mini series on studying in Morocco as an international student. In today's video we are going to be talking about what to expect as an international student once you arrive in Morocco. So let's get into the video. So guys, once you land in Morocco, there is an organization called AMSI. AMSI is the short form for the Moroccan Agency for International Cooperation. It's actually in French. MCI was created in 1986 to help strengthen the international cooperation of the Kingdom of Morocco with a strong orientation for the promotion of the South-South cooperation advocated by the King himself. Yes. So guys, the MC basically like deals with anything international, like international students. They handle your education, if you have any problems with your school or I don't know with your courses, you just go to them and then you explain your problems and then they'll solve. They're really good. When you land in Morocco, the MC will send their representative to the airport to go help you with the clearance at the airport, like with the immigration officers and all that. During my time, the MC sent one of their officials with a student representative to go to the airport to help us with the process and all that. And after that, they picked us from Casablanca. Mohammed V International Airport is the main entry for international students. Yeah, and it's located in Casablanca. We're done with the airport clearance and everything. The MC will bring you from Casablanca to Rabat. That's where their main office is. And they'll take you to Cité Internationale. Cité Internationale is kind of like a hostel for international students. Like once you arrive in Morocco, that's the first place that they will take you to. Like you will stay there for a couple of days, sometimes weeks, until you're done with the MC. Once you arrive in Cité Internationale, they will take your passport for clearance and then they'll give you rooms. I don't know, during my time it was like 4 in a room. After that, like the next day, you go to the MC office for registration. They will give you like an MC card. It's kind of like an ID card, and then they will give you like attestation of school, and then in the attestation, of course, they will write there your course, the city where you're going to be studying, for how long and all that. And also they will give you attestation de bourse. It's kind of like a small certificate to show that AMSI will be paying you your monthly allowances, but then they don't actually pay like every month. They pay every 2 months, and then the money is 2,500. I think for the first 2 months they will take like 250. That's for insurance, like health insurance and all. So I think things have changed because during my time, when we first arrived in Morocco, we went to the MC for all this registration and clearance, and then after they took us to like some students were taken to Agadir, others in Casablanca, Oujda, and some remained in Rabat. Those are the cities in which we actually studied our French language because, you know, as I said in my last video, the official language in Morocco is French, and most of the courses are taught in French language except for English. So you have to be prepared, like you have to study French back home. If you're in South Sudan, you study in South Sudan. If you are in Uganda, you study French there for 6 months before coming to Morocco. And because if you don't, once you arrive, they're just going to give you your courses and your cities, and like the next day you have to go and start with school. So you have to be prepared as you're coming to Morocco. Morocco uses dirham as their currency, so once you get to Morocco, like after the clearance with the MC and all that, you go to the forex bureau to go and exchange like the money that you came with from home. The MC does not give you like the money immediately. Sometimes it can take like 2 weeks, 3 weeks for them to give you that money. So please, you really have to be very careful on how you spend that money once you exchange it, because once you finish the money that you came with, and you wait like for 2 or 3 weeks for AMSI to give you that money, and it's not like they give you thousands of dollars. They just give you $150 for 2 months, and if you finish this money before going to your city, it's going to be really bad, because we are all students and no one is just going to give you their money like that. So you have to be very careful with the way you're going to be spending this money. I mean, like, if you go to the market, there are a lot of nice things that you would want to buy, nice shoes and all that. I'm just saying this because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that me or my friends did when we first came to this country. Once you exchange that money, in my own opinion, like, I would wish you open a bank account and then you deposit everything there, because if you have that money, you can actually be tempted, and then you go to the market, you buy a lot of things, because you find nice things, nice shoes, nice clothes and all that. You start buying them, and then your money will finish, and then you'll be waiting for that AMSI money, which is not even enough. It will not even take you like for 2 months. It will finish before you even go to your city, and then it's just going to be very bad, because no one will come to your aid apart from your family back home. And then you've just arrived and you've not even spent up to 1 month, and all the money that you came back with is finished. So you're just going to be stranded, and it's going to be really hard. You're going to be depressed, stressed, because no one is going to help you here in Morocco. We are all students, and no one has an extra money to just be giving it to you, or just to waste. You understand? You really have to be careful with the money that you have. The best thing is to open a bank account and put the money there. It's actually very safe. So after exchanging your money and opening an account, the next thing is to pack your things from Cité International to your next city, where you're going to be staying and studying for until you finish. My time, they provided for our transportation from Rabat to Agadir, and yeah, I think it's the same till now. I really don't know, but I think it's the same. Excuse me. So before you actually travel to your city, you have to make sure that you have a place where you're going to be staying. For example, if the AMSI has given you hostel or cité, if the AMSI has given you hostels, it's going to be much better. Or if you have a friend, because there are some cities that don't have hostels, school hostels. Yeah, so if you have a friend, you have to contact them earlier to tell them that you're coming to stay with them, because it's really hard. It's actually hard to get an apartment, so you really have to be prepared. AMSI has given you hostel in the city that you're going to be staying in. Once you arrive, you have to go to the administration in the hostels, and then you give them your AMSI ID card, and then a confirmation letter from AMSI to show them that you're from AMSI and you're going to be studying in this university. And then also your attestation de scolarité, that's kind of like attestation of school, to show that you're registered in this school and all that, and plus also a fee you will pay. I think I paid 300 or 480, but it does not reach 500 though. 500 dirhams for the whole semester. Yeah, you'll be staying in the city. Some hostels have really nice rooms. For example, mine, when I went to Tetouan Matil, I was staying there. I had a roommate. She was from Cameroon. She was really nice, really nice. Yeah, and then you have a wardrobe and all that. It's really nice. So I think if AMSI has given you hostel, it's really going to be nice, because you'll not have to worry about paying bills, paying your rent money. And these Moroccans, they're really not that kind when it comes to money. And if they don't give you a hostel, it means you have to rent on your own. Well, it's not for every country, but for South Sudanese, AMSI gives kind of like a rent money, which is let's say $100 for the 2 months. So you have to look for an affordable apartment, get some people to rent with, like your friends. Or in my own opinion, if I were you, I would actually rent with foreigners that speak French, because it's going to be easier for you to learn French quickly. And this is why I was actually emphasizing on the money that you came with from home. You have to keep it, like, you have to deposit it, because when you go to your city and you don't have hostel, you can actually use that money to buy some things for your apartment, and to pay for your rent, to also pay for your bills, you know. It's actually very expensive. It depends on the city that you are in. For example, if you're in Rabat and then you don't have hostel, it means you have to rent, and the rent is actually very expensive. Rabat, Casablanca, I really don't know, I think even Marrakesh. So you really have to be careful on the city that you choose, because it will actually determine a lot of things in your life when you're broke and all that. So if you really don't have anyone that is supporting you back home, it's going to be very hard on you. So please be very careful on the city that you're going to be choosing. Morocco has 4 seasons: winter, spring, fall, and summer. So I arrived in Morocco in January, and it was very cold. So if you're coming around that period of time, like let's say December, January, you have to come with heavy clothes, like very heavy. And also it depends on the city. For example, if you're going to study in Marrakesh, Marrakesh is very cold during winter and very hot during summer. Let's say Marrakesh, Fez, Setat. Yeah, I think those are the coldest cities. Oh, and also Tetuan. Tetuan is very cold. Yeah, in some places no, like Ifran, but I don't think they take students to Ifran. I think most of the international students don't come around that time. They come around July, August, and then they just start school in September. When it comes to food, Morocco really has like some nice cuisines. It's really nice. I actually like their tagine, and I also like couscous, but not really that much. And yeah, they have other foods that you as a South Sudanese student will like. Also have to know that they will not cook for you, so you have to learn how to cook by yourself. Well, it's kind of like a taboo for men in South Sudan to cook. I really don't know why. It's actually very good to learn how to cook, whether you're a woman or a man. You really have to know how to cook, because as a student, when you come to Morocco, you really have to cook for yourself. No one is going to be cooking for you, and you cannot tell me that you'll be eating from out, because your money will finish and you're going to be broke. You really have to learn how to cook, and you have to know how to manage your money, the small money that you get from MC. And yeah, I think we've come to the end of our video. I hope you've liked this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And yeah, so see you in the next one.